Yo, gamers, it's your boy, GoldDemon12, back with another Genshin Impact video, and ignoring my inconsistent upload schedule, I'm here to you today to talk about the upcoming banners and tonight's update. Actually, it should be out already, shouldn't it? Well, point is, I'm late, and here we are at the Kamisato Ayato banner slash Venti banner. They have the same exact banners. Important thing is, well, first off, you already know the 5 stars. The 4 stars, we have Yunjin, Zhengling, and Sucrose, all very powerful supports. Sucrose, pretty much universal support. She's probably the first annual character most people will be picking up besides, maybe one of the 5 stars, right? But she's key to a lot of teams, very strong character. Highly recommend building her. The thing is, you can even use her low investment. You don't even really have to upgrade her talents, and she can still perform immensely for a variety of teams. Zhengling, one of the best at what do you call her, sub DPSs in the game. She's a fantastic character. You're giving her for free, right? And so will be a nice way for people to pick up constellations. And Yunjin. Yunjin is a niche support and very strong for key characters and some more creative teams like Physical Chi-Chi, right? She can be quite strong. Now, the key thing I have is a problem with these banners, and why I'd say not to summon is the 5 stars. See, Ihato currently, I don't know because he has not been in a live game yet. To me, doesn't look that impressive. And honestly, I'm thinking you should save for higher priority characters, in my opinion, like Kazuha or Raiden. If you missed out on Raiden, that's unfortunate for you. You'll have to wait a while for her to probably come back, considering she just left. And Kazuha is most likely coming back in the next update. Hopefully, at least I'm hoping for it, because I've never pulled them, because I was wanting to get Raiden originally when she first came around. But yeah, I'm kind of iffy on. Again, obviously, if you like the character, suited for them, but this one's like, I feel like you're safe skipping for the next update to see what's there, especially if Kazuha is there. And as for Venti, well, listen, Venti I don't think is worth getting anymore because Abyss has focused literally straight up away from him. With the new enemies and the way they're designed, you do not need what Venti offers anymore. Now, he's still an incredibly strong character. He mops anything with generic mobs in them, and he provides a lot of energy support. And again, that can be useful for a lot of players, especially early on in the game. However, considering the way the game has evolved, there's no reason to really summon for Venti anymore. Now, of course, I said a second ago, if you like the characters, summon for them. But me personally, I think this is a fat skip, especially because Kazuha exists. And yeah, again, while the 4 stars I did say are decent, are very good, and I don't think this is like a must summon sort of situation, right? Like if Bennett was on the banner with a very good 5 star, right? But yeah, banners I think are a skip, but it's not like a waste of Primos if you want to get at least Venti. Ayato is a main DPS. That's kind of questionable considering he sort of fills the same role as Child, although Child might do his job better. I don't know. Again, that's gonna be after testing. Don't quote me on this. Okay, the character has just come out, and so yeah. The weapon banner. Weapon banner is it's okay. Uh, Ayato's weapon is pretty good on like almost all elemental sword characters, and Elegy for the End is a crazy support weapon, especially with characters like Kujosara or Venti. You have the 4 stars being Rust, right, which is very good on Yoimiya and Tartaglia. You have the Flute, which is just an attack stick. It's used, I think, primarily on Chi-Chi. That's about it. But not that strong of a weapon. The Wood Sith. This is a very good weapon. Most people, whenever they're mainly Catalyst users, will be using this weapon until they get a 5 star, basically, right? A very strong weapon. And Dragon's Bane is very good on 2 key characters, specifically Shangling and Hu Tao. As long as you can get the substats, it can be on par with almost a 5 star. Not on par, but almost 5 star. Like, it can be very strong. And then Sack, Great Sword. It's not that good a weapon. It's really only used on 2 characters if you don't have other options. But yeah, this weapon banner doesn't look like anything too special, although the 5 stars are very good. And yeah, that's all I really want to say. I'm gonna go over the weapon real quickly just to sort of explain to you guys why it's so good. So here we have a 33% crit rate, which is lower, I believe. Is it lower or the same as? I don't care. It's like a jade spear kind of weapon, or no, sword, a jade cutter. With a 608 base attack, which is okay. There are higher base attack 5 stars, of course. But its main thing is its element is its passive ability, which is gain elemental damage 12%. And while other characters are like nearby, right, or party members, it gives it 1 stack, max 2 stacks, right? Which whenever someone triggers an elemental skill holding this, it consumes the stacks, giving them increased normal attack damage for 8 seconds, right? Which is very strong, because this, I believe, is 40% normal attack damage for 8 seconds if you have 2 stacks, which is very good and pretty easy to proc, considering you only need to use elemental skills for other characters. Now, the thing is, this is an okay weapon, but who exactly would you use it on besides Ayato is the question. Now, if I were to go here, pop open some Honey Impact, we can look at sword users real quickly and see who exactly would make use of this. So then, Albedo is never on the field. He's off the field, plus he got a good free-to-play weapon that you are 100% using because it's his best in slot. Bennett is there for his elemental skill. This thing doesn't have the highest base attack. Why use it for Bennett? Jean. Jean doesn't do damage to normal attacks. She's a support healer, probably one of the better ones in the game. Or no, she is one of the better ones in the game, and she does not need a weapon like this, unfortunately. The elemental damage bonus is nice. Again, it could be a nice weapon to have on her. However, her main thing is through attack, and you're not focusing her on damage, right? Kazuha. Kazuha specifically wants elemental mastery and elemental mastery only, which is why if you're free to play, you run him Iron Sting. If you're a whale, you run him with Freedom Sword. Kaya. This... So, Kaya can use this, especially for main DPS Kaya. However, Physical Kaya has better weapons, and for a Cryo Kaya, I'm not sure you want to use this over other options like Mistsplitter Reforged? Whatever the Electro Sword is. That's pretty strong. Ayaka. Ayaka, it can actually be okay with if you elemental skill and then dash into normal attacks. It's alright. Again, her weapon is going to be better simply because it gives you a ton of crit damage and a similar enough passive, and it's not just normal attacks, right? Obviously, Ayato, his entire thing is around normal attacks, so use on him. Keqing, it's questionable. You do a decent amount of normal attacks with Keqing. However, her primary thing is charge attack spamming. So it's like, is this really a good weapon for you? I'm going to say no, because if you're free to play, you're either going to do, you're most likely doing physical Keqing, which just happens to do more damage with charge attacks. And you're given Rancor, which is a very good weapon, specifically for that, a thing like that. And if you're doing Electro Keqing, you have all your other weapons that are really good for that, like Lion's Roar, or again, Ayaka's unique weapon, which is like perfect for Keqing because she's spamming her abilities. So why get that for this? And then there's Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi is, again, on the field once you proc her abilities and you're off the field, so not really using that. And then Jingcho, literally the same thing. He's not doing normal attacks. So this weapon is okay, but you're not using on other characters. That's at least how I see it, which is why I don't value this weapon banner that highly, besides for Elegy at the end. It is very good, but I want to know what you guys' thoughts are below. I think this banner is, it's good, right? I just am not too interested in the characters, gameplay-wise or performance-wise, to actually want to summon for something like this. But as always, if you like, don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more video game content. Bye.